It's your boy Mike out here scrapping again today. It's a little warmer out today. It's been cold. The temperature's been kind of weird lately, but I went and picked some stuff up last night that I told the lady to put outside because it was so disgusting. Wait till you see how bad this refrigerator is, dude. And it's been sitting outside for a few weeks now. A couple weeks, maybe a week, 2 weeks, something like that. Disgusting, guys. A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money. Alright, so as you see here, the little trailer's starting to fill up. Picked up this stuff last day or two. Was cleaning some air conditioners and stuff, dehumidifiers and everything, guys. Things have just been slow lately. I got to move some stuff around on that, which we'll get to later, because that's going to go in tomorrow. That big train unit's still here. Might rip that apart because it's nice out today and not 20 degrees or 15 degrees. But I got a call from a lady to pick up some appliances. So she had a couple of these appliances in the house. Said it was her dad's house and her dad died. And I told her I would not take this refrigerator. Look at all the dried maggots. Look how disgusting. Now this lady said that this was sealed. But how did the maggots get in it? If it was sealed and closed. Yeah, they probably could have pushed through the magnet. But I've seen this before. And I've opened them. Like, I had a lady who said her freezer died and there was stuff in there. I said, I'll help a lady friend of mine. So I was like, I'll help you take the stuff out. And it was sealed from the top. And it was one of those ones with a lock. And every package of meat had flies in it. And maggots. So you know what that means? It's in the packages before you eat it. So that means that when you buy meat, that shit's already got fly eggs and everything on it. Only until it reaches a certain temperature and they start hatching. Isn't that nasty? So I told the lady I would $100 to take these 4 appliances because they were so disgusting. The stove's all greasy and everything. I told her I didn't even want to do it. I made her put this outside along with these. And I told her I refused to do it. Like, that was so nasty. Look, the stuff's all dry on there, but it's still, like, moist. Oh, horrendous, guys. I want to know if you guys have ever walked away from disgusting things like this. I wasn't going to take it. I told her $100, and she had to get it outside because there was stuff all over. I just threw the door on there. It was all over the door. And, like, the smell, I wish you guys could smell it. Even though it's dry, it still stinks. Sitting outside for a couple weeks, it still stinks. But today we're going to be unloading that. There's stuff in the back of the yellow truck I got to do. But I just got notification that prices of metal dropped at my yard that I go to. $10 a ton. Now, I don't know why the hell I've talked to people all over the world, all over the country. Everybody else's prices are going up. And I'm on commercial pricing, and my price keeps going down. Now, I know the mills keep raising their price, because I check on them on the internet every now and again. So why does the scrapyard keep dropping their price? I think it's because of the upcoming election. Because if you know anything about the election, you got Joe Biden, who's our current president. Shit. And then you have Donald Trump, who's probably going to be the nominee. And the first thing Trump said, what he was going to do was he was going to put a 60% tariff on everything from China. So you know what that means, right? All this stuff goes pretty much, the short steel doesn't really go to China, but they buy a lot of it because they can't produce stuff fast enough. So they buy a lot of scrap metal. I wonder if that has something to do with them trying to lowball the price because they think that they're going to get killed on the tariff price. Now, when Trump was in office and he put a 30% or something like that tariff on China for a while, that tanked scrap prices. So I think they're really afraid that if Trump gets to office, that's what's going to do in the steel prices. Let me know what you guys think on that. But I got to move some of this stuff around because I got to get some of that weight here in this corner. Because on the back, like always, I loaded up the cast iron boilers. Furnaces, boilers. You got that one. There's 2 other pieces to that one, but they're under there. And I left them in the front, so I had some weight. And all this scaffolding I cut up. I know what you guys are saying, oh, it's scaffolding. You could have sold it. I tried selling it for a week. No. Everybody's like, oh, it's rusty. Oh, does it have stickers on it? I can only buy it if it has stickers on it. Oh, the stuff's too old. Oh, I'll give you $10. No. I figured it out when I weighed the pieces up. You know, there was 700 pounds of scrap there. I had to at least get that much money. So I just took out the saw and I just cut it and threw it on here. Not even selling it. But this one's heavy. That one's about 650 pounds. That one's about an 800 pounder. That one I know is, that one's about 450 pounds. This one's about 450 pounds. So the two heaviest ones are these ones. And I have them, when I loaded these, usually I put them further back, but I knew I didn't have that much, so I have them right, as you see, just right in front of the back axle. Now, I know you guys are like, oh, you loaded a two-tail heavy. You have no idea what's up front there. I don't. But I know this trailer is about 700 to 800 pounds of tongue weight all the time. So if I were to put this further back, it's like a seesaw. The further back this weight goes, the more it picks up on the front end. When you load trailers, guys, you just get it. But the thing is if I drive it down the road and I feel like it's a little swayy or rocky, I can always stop and move stuff forward and get more tongue weight. Now, you know, most trucks can't take 1,000, 2,000 pounds of tongue weight. Your hitches on your trucks aren't even rated for that. I keep telling guys that, and they just don't understand. It don't matter if you have 6,000 pounds on the trailer. But if you have 1,500 pounds of tongue weight, and the trailer weighs 700 or 800, you could be overweight on your axle, on your tongue. You'll even rip the hitch off the truck. I mean, my 150 could tow 9,800 pounds, so say almost 10,000 pounds. But if it's not loaded correctly and it's too front heavy, that truck will squat to the moon. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of this stuff forward. Now, I know a lot of these pipes and all this cast iron stuff. I'm going to take some of this pile and move it forward. Because I know when I put this on my truck, I know that if I move some of that weight forward into this corner, you see a lot of this is just small, you know, pieces of pumps and stuff. But I'm going to take that bulk of that stuff and move it into this corner, try to get it as close as possible. Oh, there's a piece of lead I missed. But yeah, guys, so we're going to be unloading that, or moving that stuff and getting ready for tomorrow. I'm going to bring this in and get rid of this goddamn shit. It's not worth me. Oh, the FedEx guy is here. I ordered some chargers and stuff. I ordered new Makita batteries and some chargers. That's awesome. My stuff came. Perfect. But yeah, guys, I'm going to unload this stuff and I want to talk to you about some other things. All right, boys, it came. It came. Dump it out on the ground like a savage. So this is a Makita fast charger for the batteries. And she does 2 at a time, baby. That's nice. I only have one charger for my Makita batteries. The other one burned out. But yeah, that's nice. Look at that. Charge 2 batteries at once. I ordered 2 more batteries too, 2 4-amp hours. And this is the stuff my buddy John gave me yesterday. A little pickup truck load of stuff. There's a tote of brass. There's a tote of wire up there and a little bit of aluminum. There's a stainless steel sink up there, but that's not stainless steel. It's magnetic. A little bit of ice in this bucket. I gotta tip it over and let it all melt out. But we're gonna get this stuff to the trailer. So I'm gonna drive around to the back and talk to you guys. Come on, truck, go into drive. This truck doesn't like to go into drive. The shifter's a little wonky. I don't know, probably from the mileage, but yeah, the weather's been nice. It was, that trailer with the short steel was all covered in ice and snow, so I kept throwing stuff on there. I was going to get rid of it before the price dropped again, but you know, it is what it is, guys. I couldn't bring it with all that ice because half the stuff was frozen to the bottom and I still wanted to put more on it. But in this load, there's only a couple little things of short steel. I got to move that around, but I want to tell you about the tools. You guys always got to be upgrading your tools. You know, a lot of you guys you know, buy stuff, and if you guys claim this on your taxes, remember, you can claim off tools, gloves, anything that you buy for your truck, any maintenance stuff. I write all that off because I go under what's called a sole proprietor. I don't have an LLC or anything, but I just do like I'm self-employed, and I claim any of the money that I make, which makes sense because if you don't, then you're not, like a guy said, oh, it's all fun and games, you're not paying your Social Security. I maxed out on my Social Security a long time ago, guys. If I became disabled, I would get the maximum amount. If I died, my family would get the maximum amount. If I make it to retirement age, unless it goes up the percentages or whatever it goes up, the cost of living expense, that's the only thing mine's gonna go up. I'm maxed out at 42 years old. So I'm hoping to retire and not be doing much by the time I'm like in my 50s. Maybe just tinkering and doing what I want. If I can, you know, get that little house right there paid off and everything and just make life a lot easier. But yeah, we're heading into the back. See, this is the back of my house you guys always see. You guys that watch me, I was just in the front. I own this whole corner lot back here. Hold on, it's trying to back up and talk at the same time. But I own this whole corner lot here. I got 2.33 acres of property. So hold on, wait for the little tap. Backup beeper's going. But yeah, I own all this property over here behind the shed. I own this property on this side of the road going that way to the front of my house. So yeah, it works out good, man. I got a decent little piece of property. Sorry about the doing, and I gotta take my seatbelt off. Gotta grab my gloves and my charger. But yeah, I want to show you the copper I cleaned the other day. So all that like massive amounts of copper I had, guys, I brought all that into the scrapyard and I stripped all this stuff here. That was all the stuff I didn't get to. That's all like the aluminum, not aluminum. Yeah, aluminum and steel, copper, air conditioning line. So you see I got a bunch of stuff in there. So I have this tote almost full. So there's another copper coil down in there. I don't know if you can see that. Copper coil from a boiler. And then in there is my number one. I started using the totes because it's easier. That was what I ripped apart. I ripped apart an air conditioner. Just mostly garbage. That's my brass right now. I don't have much. I got rid of all that stuff I had. If you guys that watch me all the time, I got rid of all that stuff. And I didn't show you guys because I got to keep some stuff. Oops. I got to keep some stuff private, you know. I try to fill you guys in and give you guys a lot more information than most people. I try not to, you know. But just so you know, you guys knew that was a lot that I had been saving. And it was about a month's worth of saving. I got a couple good scores and everything, and some guys gave me some stuff. But that was only about 3 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks. You know. Come on, cord. Jesus Christ. And it's knotted. Look at that. Hold on, guys. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Alright, I plugged her in. This is battery toast. Oh, it's somewhat dead. Beep, beep. And this little guy. Beep, beep. Look at that. Charge 2 batteries at once. Oh, the fan shut off. It must be not be high. It's still charging, though. See the lights? Yeah, because I only have one. This battery's charged. This can come off. I have 4 flex ones. I had another one like this. A rapid charger. This is a rapid charger, big one. So at least I could charge 3 batteries at once when they start getting whooped. Ew, what is that? You know, sticky stuff. But yeah, I still have a bucket of dirty brass I've been going through. Here's all that lead that I ripped off those from the plumbing and plumbing. Yeah, the pipe. There was a lot of stuff that had lead on it, like lead, soft lead pipe. But here's a piece of that toilet lead that came out of those cast iron pipes with the joints in them. The cast iron drain pipes, like these. Wherever there was a joint, we smashed. See, like, whenever there's a joint like this, smash it. Why give it to the scrap yard? You know, piece of ugly lead, but oh, I dropped a piece. Lead's heavier and it's more expensive than that. Getting low on Sawzall blades. Gonna look tonight and get another bulk pack of these. They're usually $105 to $110 for the DeWalt yellows, 14 teeth. Comes out to their 100 pack, so that's $114 Sawzall blade. I bought new gloves too. Just been plugging along. See, there's another flex charger there, another one underneath it. I have tons of flex chargers, just not a Makita one. But yeah, I'm gonna put this stuff on the trailer, guys. Oh shit. See, my buddy John put a hole in this tote, but it didn't leak out. But I'm gonna load this stuff up. It's only a couple little pieces of short steel. Nothing really major. I'm gonna move this stuff around, guys. So I'm gonna get my tripod out and show you what I do, how I move the weight around. All right, guys. I'm gonna climb up here. Try to keep the little pieces from sliding out. I want to recenter some of this stuff. Oh man, I got a lot of stuff up there. Just to push some of the weight forward. See, I can move this stuff and I drive it down the road and I feel that it's not going to work right. And it's not going to travel down the road safely. You know, jump up here, move a couple 100 pounds forward. See, here's another chunk from that boiler back there. It's quite a bit of weight here, guys. It's not like the last one or two big loads I get. I don't get as much of this stuff as I used to. So, you know, that kind of stinks because this stuff weighs a lot better. But I think that's about it. Get enough weight forward. Yeah, that's how you transfer your weight. You got to make sure you got enough forward where it's not going to sway. I think that's good, guys. But there's a lot of small stuff here. If I need to move it. The further you move it forward to the truck, the better it is. Don't want to fall. But yeah, as you guys see, just move. There's more chunks of the boiler up there. Just moving that stuff forward will change the weight distributing of the trailer. You know, I know in this pile here, it's probably 1,000 to 1,500 pounds between this pipe, that boiler, and all that small stuff. So where that stuff starts here, that scaffolding starts, anything that's this way forward is at least 2,000 pounds. And like I said, I know this tongue of this trailer. I tell you what, when nothing's on the trailer, me and Lunchbox cannot pick the front of this trailer up. That's how heavy it is. When I put this on my truck with no weight, it goes down about 2 inches. So that tells me that that's at least 1,000 pounds or 800 pounds. If somebody stands on the back, if I have like my daughter stand all the way in the back, me and him could pick the front up. If he stands on the back, I can just barely get it up an inch or two. Because it's like a giant lever, you know. But yeah, I got this stuff now. I'm going to get this stuff out and put it on the trailer, guys. This big coat and stuff. Really stupid frickin' bed frames. Come on. The hell am I going to do with these? I think I'll put them on. Get them out of the way. Shit! Don't worry, we're okay, guys. We took a spill, but we're all right. We hit the trailer. We didn't fall completely over. That one just sucked massively. This is why I don't record while I'm doing this stuff, because I can't put the tripod. Let me make that a little narrower. Can't make the tripod do what I want and stay up, guys. It's kind of a pain in the butt. This tote right here in the front. Holy shit! That's about all that's gonna do. Before I do this. These totes are heavy. This one's got nuts and bolts in it. to unload. Ah, screw it. Oh man. Basically just throw it all in there for tomorrow. So tomorrow I have a guy remodeling a house, contractor, and he said to me, oh, I got a couple of appliances, you want them? Yeah, sure. So I have a stove, a washer, a dryer, and something else. So I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow in the afternoon. Probably just leave the stuff in the back of the yellow truck here. And then I'll bring it in with this load of stuff. My buddy John cleans a lot of storage units out, guys. Wanted to know if I'd help him clean storage units out and buy them. So I might be getting into that, guys. Any of you guys out there do something like that? Buy and resell storage units? Card them out, whatever. He's been making good money at it, so let's see. Problem is, he's mostly by himself with just his daughters, and he don't have a big reliable truck like I do. This four-wheeler frame is heavy. Got a four-wheeler frame. That kind of works. And this stove would not fit right there. Story of my life. Just so you guys know I'm not lying. Magnet sticks to it. Junk. Junk. There's the wire my buddy John had. Some low grade stuff. Little tote. I'm pretty sure I gave that to him. I guess he couldn't sell it or whatever. Didn't go at the yard sale. Oops. Some things just don't sell. I know it looks like a lot, but there's another tank of barbecue grill that don't weigh nothing. A couple of appliances. They aren't even heavy appliances. That's the only wash machine. That's a wash machine too, but they're light, dryer, light stove, oven. It's not really any big weight there. So here's the brass my buddy John had. A couple of things that are brass, some pipe, some old candlesticks and stuff. A lot of times people won't buy it at the yard sale. A lot of times they won't pay what it's worth in scrap, so why sell it? I'll give you 25 cents for this. It's worth $2 in brass. No, just throw it out. And he had a tote of some aluminum pots, pans, candlesticks, chandelier things he took apart. Which is nice, because every now and again he gives it to me. Here's this sink. I'm just gonna stand up like that so I can still throw stuff in there. Just so you guys aren't like, oh, that's stainless. Junk. Junk. If it was stainless, he would have told me. He took it apart and was like, oh, I took apart some stainless for you. I hit it with the magnet and he's like, oops. But yeah, a couple little things I got. But I'm gonna go put this stuff in the shed. Yeah, who'd have thought that that was brass? Look at that. I wouldn't have thought that. He cut into the corner. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like this one, he cut into it. It's brass and has no metal band in it. Like that one, look, he cut into it. Brass. Put that in. I'm gonna drop a piece of brass pipe. Now, did any of you guys at the scrap... Oh, shit. I dropped my wire. And you guys at the scrapyard, or guys that watch me own scrapyards, do you pay more for brass pipe brass, instead of, like, regular, like, yellow brass, plumbing brass? Now, I know it's not red brass, because it's not that old, but I've had some that's red brass. And I put my aluminum over here. So that's pretty much it, guys. I didn't really have anything to pick up today. If I got this stuff done, I was going to put it, or hook the truck up to it at least, and get it to the scrapyard today, but it didn't work out that way. But I think this should bring a big amount of money. Not a big amount, but I'd say there's $500 here, pretty easy. $550. What do you guys think? You know, if you want to put it in the comments of what you think this load will weigh. You guys, some of you guys are pretty good. If you want to put in what it's going to weigh and how much I'm going to make on it, feel free. But that's pretty much it for the day, guys. I didn't have much going on. I had to unload the stuff out of the truck. But trailer's pretty full. Got a couple things I can fit on there. The little trailer with the tin shred. And this one's going to go in tomorrow morning. Actually, not tomorrow morning. I'm going to meet that guy, get those appliances. Maybe I'll leave them in the yellow truck. Then when I come back, I'll hook the white truck to this one. Send this to the scrapyard. And if I have time, we're open till 5. Maybe I'll make 2 trips tomorrow, and I'll come back, just hook the yellow truck up with the appliances in the back and haul that in. You know, might make $800 a day, $900 a day, which is good because I've been kind of slow for the last couple days. But it's this time of year, like February's my slowest month. So if I can make money, and I already did on all that copper and stuff, guys. So, you know, it really didn't matter to me if I don't really do much. I made, like I said, it was probably my top 10 copper hauls in the last 15 years. And I've had some that were 20,000. So you 20, 30,000 in one shot. So you put that in there where you want. But yeah, I picked up some ladder jacks and a rototiller. It goes to my buddy John. So I picked up some things, a couple rotors I picked up, but a lot of the places have just been slow. The plumbers I pick up for are just slow this time of year. I did get a couple oil tanks last year. I brought in 3 loads of tin last week. They were all kind of like 2,000, 1,800, or 2,000 to 2,800 pound loads. Not ideal. I got aluminum starting to pile up, and I know the gutter guy's got that trailer full. If you watch some of the videos, he's got some of that stuff full, ready to go. But yeah, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and remember to check back in tomorrow around 3, 4, 5 o'clock. I'll have the video of what this weighs out, and we'll see what tomorrow holds. If I get 2 loads tomorrow, might make a decent day of scrapping. But all right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.